catch it? Oh, didn't he hold it well? Give him a cheer. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, Melton. Bring him round a bit, Eileen. Bring him round.
Left!
Oh.
Left! Left! Left!
Quiet, 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 quiet. Listen, listen.
Keep
Go
going,
on, go on,
left!
go on. That's it, that's it.
Left! Throw!
Now you can cheer him. Go on, give him a cheer. Go on! It's a good one. It's a goal. Hey!
2-1
Can he catch it?
Behind you!
Can he heck?
2-1
Brace yourself.
Behind you!
Brace yourself.
2-1
Right.
catch! Stay there! Left, right a bit! Catch!
He's got it. Right in the Melton pork pie. How we did for time? We've got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Line him up, Eileen. Listen to her. Listen.
Throw!
There you go. They're cheering him on. Come on, Melton. Give it some, Wally, you. Give it some. Give it some. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Is he going to get it? Yo! And that's it. That's it. Give him a big round of applause. Hooray! Tremendous effort. Tremendous effort. Melton Mowbray 3. Give him a cheer.
Atop the park here, overlooking Melton Mowbray, is the church. Beautiful church. It was completed in 1170. It's the largest church in the whole county of Leicestershire. Now, we're coming away from matters ecclesiastic to matters of farm animals. In other words, we're going to dip a few sheep. And over here is our sheep dip. It used to be a pool, but it's still warm to a temperature of about 95 Fahrenheit, as you'll see by the excruciating grimaces of the contestants who are going in. On the little stile over the rickety bridge, we have a lovely couple called John and Debbie, and they've got to bring sheep down and dip them, as many as they can in limit time, and it starts, as everything does, on Arthur's whistle.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Into the pool, the freezing pool, full of Ashby de la Zouche piranha fish, under the bar, up the slope, bare feet. John, who is a lecturer in physical education, and Debbie, his willing apprentice, an artist. The sheep are soaking wet through. Into the freezing water, up the other side, barefoot, as many sheep as you possibly can, and limit time is about 1:45. I hear a ripple of applause for Rutland, which used to be the smallest county, as we've told you, in Great Britain until the local government reorganisation in 1974, which did away with all those lovely counties and gave us some very weird-sounding names indeed. Come along, John. Quickly up and over. Come on, John. Back. The world record for this is only 2 sheep, and we're running out of time. You've time for another sheep, John and Debbie. Time for one more. Come on, grit the teeth and go. You're 5 seconds. Quickly, John, quickly, quickly, quickly. You're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, oh! Give them applause, ladies and gentlemen. It was a valiant try.
And the score for Rutland, they did 2 sheep.
And ready to go for Charnwood, we have Brian Pyle and Anne Fraser, who is something of a character. I will not tell you any more, but just ask Arthur for the whistle.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
2 to beat. And a very likely couple. Game in 3 heats, Melton Mowbray going last. Brian Pyle is a toughie. He's an instructor of physical education in the armed services. Anne Fraser's occupation will be revealed at the end of the game. and virtually propels him to the top with a push up the derrière. Remember that Rutland in the first heat just failed by a matter of 10 seconds. So this middle one is the crucial one. You must not shift the bar. No. Sooner had I said it and the bar was off. This time, Anne. No. Under. The time. You'll have, when this gets to the top, exactly 30 seconds. Brian and Anne to dip this last sheet. Can they do it, crowd? Oh, yes, they can. Oh, yes, they can. Still going the first time. We're counting down. You've 10, 9. This is it. Come on, quickly. It's got to be. He goes for the top of it. Yes, he's done it.
The score for Charnwood, 3.
Melton Mowbray atop.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
They've got it all to do. This time the cheers will be real because that section of the crowd behind the game are Melton supporters and the team, Simon Lane and Julie Woodward. As you've seen previously, they can afford only 2 hiccups. Simon, come on. Simon's 18, the youngest of the 3 competitors. The other 2, vastly experienced, Brown and John. But that says nothing at all for a knockout. We've seen 16-year-old girls weighing 6.5 stone and as tall as 4'11" winning games. Height and weight mean nothing through. But it'll grab the clock. If this goes up in 5 seconds, you're up with the clock. On course for a record. Give him some encouragement. Come on, give him some cheers. It's got to be Simon. Simon Lane, 18, student. The whole of the school. Oh, he's out of the pool. Put the sheet back in. It's a matter now of drawing with Rutland with 2. And you've only 5 seconds to do it. Come on, Simon. Come on. The crowd are with you to a man. Oh, give me a groan to Simon. Oh, Arthur. Oh, so near.
Yes, and the winners Charnwood with 3, Rutland with 2, Melton Mowbray scored 1. Now the points. 1 point to Melton Mowbray.
1 to Melton Mowbray.
3 points to Charnwood.
3 to Charnwood.
And 2 points to Rutland.
2 to Rutland, and Ashley's Ferret dancing like Ginger Rogers on the scoreboard. Melton Mowbray 9, Charnwood 14, Rutland 13, and on now to game number 6 is taking pigs to market, 18 of them on skis. And as you see, on the far side we have Charnwood, in the middle we have Rutland, and here Melton Mowbray, who've got it all to do. Everything to do if they're going to show in this event. Arthur, it's a straight race up, turn round and back and finish here. Arthur with the whistle. So Melton, nearest the camera. Who've we got? Simon, Tony, and Shelder. Tony and Shelder, and if they're going to do it, this is where they have to show. In the middle, Rutland, Mal and Jane. At the end of the first leg, Melton in the lead, narrowly. They've got to turn round, and this is where it's very tricky indeed.
Melton, near as the camera, that's it. The team is, I've got it sorted now, Christopher and Paula. And once they hit a rhythm, but watch Charnwood, they're hitting a faster stroke. Give them some cheering. The Melton supporters, this could be a famous victory. They're being overhauled. Charnwood are coming up on the far side. Tony and Shelmer, it could be Melton, it could be Charnwood. The game finishes when everything's over the line. The contestants, the pigs, the skis, Melton are going to finish. And they are finished first. What? Great. Well, where are we then, Paula? Come here, you did. What a magnificent run at the back there, eh? You were stroking away when Christopher was taking the stroke. I thought at one stage, didn't you, that John were overhauling you inexorably. It was sort of like being devoured. You must have felt like Red Riding Hood.
That's it, I can't see the blinker.
Oh, palpitation, Arthur.
Yes, and I've no need to tell you the winners ever. Melton Mowbray. And the points. 3 points to Melton Mowbray.
Melton Mowbray were the first win of the afternoon for them.
2 points to Charnwood.
2 points to Charnwood, all colour-coded in the yellow in the middle.
And 1 point to Rutland.
1 point to Rutland, but it's developing now into a fine competition.
Just before we go at third round of the marathon, a quick update on the scoreline. It's Charnwood, they got 4 points. Melton Mowbray, they've got 3 points. Now Rutland have got to get 5 points to get the first place. Sarah.
And thank you, Peter. They will get 5 points, I know. We have John here to do the third and final round of the marathon, and the cheerleaders are shouting away in the background. Now put your mask on, John. Make sure that you can't see a thing, and no looking through the mouth. That's it. You've just been in the sheep dip, though, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Are you all fit and ready to do this, though?
As fit as I'm likely to be.
All right, then, let's get you in place. There we go. Holding the bag of coin. Everyone knows the score by now. You have to, it's the blind farmer knocking off the birds, all right? So, if we can have 3, 2, 1. Come on, John, right back with that. And he's got a very good technique, old John. He runs right forward with it and lets it go at the last minute, which is a good idea, I think, having tested this out yesterday. But of course, this is the hardest thing, actually, to catch that sack of corn when it comes back at you. When Pete and I tried this out yesterday, oh, there it is. He's missed it again. One of the most difficult things about it is for Babs, that's the lady who's encouraging John and giving him directions now. Babs must really project her voice for John to be able to hear. And it's all to do with communication between the two, but they've managed to get 2 of the roosters off the perch. And John's doing very well at grappling with that old sack of corn because it really does weigh a ton. No, he's missed that one. Tenacious old John, isn't he? You can tell. Babs is really screaming away at him. Well done, John! The little Rutland girls there are jumping up and down. And he's just got those 2 outside ones to knock down, if you can manage those. Come along, John, you've got 4 to beat. And there are about 30 seconds left now to go on this. He's got 30 seconds, plenty of time to get at least 2 more down. That's it, stay there, old Babs is saying. Don't move.
Left, right,
until you've got the sack.
right, and throw.
He's running forward that now.
Coming back to him, John.
Yes, he's done it.
John, turn back.
That's it. Simon and Mike, blown the whistle. We'll go and get the score. Well done, Babs. Well done, John.
Yes, Rutland scored 4 as well on that one. So now we can transfer the points to the master scoreboard.
Oh, right.
For Melton Mowbray, 2 points.
Melton Mowbray, right, down here. I've been dying to do this. Oh. Must have gone for a tea break. I'll do it myself. 2 points. 14.
And for Charnwood, 6 points.
6 points. Right. 6 onto 16 is 22.
And for Rutland, also 6 points.
6 points.
You can manage this, you know.
Well, it's easy when you try.
How's that?
I'm over on the fence now, and if you wonder what knockout does to people, well, look at this here. We're so excited, we're having our roast potatoes. Who are you?
Caroline.
Caroline and...
Yvonne.
Caroline and Yvonne, and sucking on a great big ice cream, we've got...
Alison.
Alison, overcome by tension, mixing it in with her afternoon tea. Well, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. It's magnetic stuff. But now, let's just walk down and see the milkmaids, because we have Claire here of Rutland, who is helpless, they can't move a muscle. And Claire and Caroline of John Wood, and they're carrying pails of milk. And I'll tell you, this game is no yoke. Oh dear, oh, setting a bad example. Down the course they go, swinging the milk through the walls, through the stile. At the bottom, we have the great big milk cans. We tip the milk if there's any left, and it's a measuring job with the Arthur Ellis famous boop boop dipstick. Right, Arthur? These girls don't half go it, give it some hammer. So if you feel that you've failed, you go back to base, start all over again. Caroline for John Wood is still swinging. It's not how fast you go, it's what you've got left at the end. It's gone very quiet. Where are the Charnwood supporters? They must be alive and well and waiting for milk to be tipped into a churn. You have 1 minute to go. All clear. Number 2 for Charnwood sets off. It is Jill Statham, a young student. And it's Claire again for Rutland. That's Rutland. Through the wall. Milk spitting everywhere, that's the master shot. Tipping the milk in, baiting the breath. Come on, get it in quickly, girls. Mike Swann says, number 3 for Rutland. Come on, Jane, quickly. Oh! What's that?
For Rutland, 5 marks on the dipstick.
5 on the famous Arthur Ellis dipstick. Straight from Mowbray. 5. What have Charnwood done?
For Charnwood, 10 marks. Oh! So, Charnwood are the winners. And the points, 3 points to Charnwood.
3 points to Charnwood.
And 2 points to Rutland.
2 points there to Rutland. And against the barn, our last act is played out. 2 boys and a girl. It's all about hoisting 6 sacks up the structure. And how do they do it? Well, I'm a little foxed at the bottom end of the arena, but halfway up is the gentleman who's going to tell us, technically, how does it all work, Peter?
Well, technically, Stu, it's a bit difficult, but it's called stack-a-sack. And the idea is to get as many stacks in your barn as possible, and the winner is with the most at the top. There's 3 players. 2 stand on that podium down there and haul a sack up, and the other bloke runs up the ladder, and then he jumps down the rope. But the safe way is out the back here, so I'm going down.
What? Give him a little applause there. He nearly broke his neck in the interest of safety. So, Melton, straighten up your pulley.
3, 2, 1.
Only pride at stake here because we all know the destination of the prize for today's event. Charnwood has been quite brilliant this afternoon, and if you want to know where Charnwood is one of those new districts again. The borough of Charnwood takes its name from Charnwood Forest, and there's 108 square miles of it lying in a triangle between Derby, Nottingham and Leicester. Could we have a little Melton Mowbray cheer to go along with the pork pies and the Stilton cheese? With a minute to go on this golden afternoon here, on the play close at Melton Mowbray, and what a superb little place it is to visit. Definitely on all of our tourist routes again after this first visit that we paid here. But now, the last sack for Melton to go up. Here it is, the restoration of Melton Mowbray pride. And you have half a minute to do it, unhook it, come down the rope, and the game finishes when all three contestants quickly. Oh, yes, you're getting up. Arthur, come on, let's have the points.
And the winners of the last game, Melton Mowbray. Now, the reason that Charnwood objected, but they're held responsible for the rope jamming. No one else did it, they did it themselves, so they're held responsible. Now the
marvellous man you are. Yeah.
Right, Jim. 3 points to Melton Mowbray.
3 to Melton Mowbray.
2 points to 1 point to Charnwood.
1 point to Charnwood.
And 2 points to Rutland.
2 points to Rutland, but handsomely the victors today, the team of Charnwood, and once again with Blue Peter at the scoreboard.
Thanks, Stu, and with us here we've got the Mayor of Charnwood, Frank McEwen. Well done, Sir Mayor. There's your trophy.
Thank you very much.
Like to say something?
It is a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it very, very much. I'm sure all of you have.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Let's have a look where they're going, because so far Charnwood are going to Caprera. Where is Caprera? It's a small island off the island of Sardinia, which belongs to Italy. The rest of the scoreboard still blank, but of course the names will be filled in as we progress. In the next stage of progression, next week, we're in Cockermouth, that delightful place up there in the Lake District, where Cockermouth play Keswick, play Maryport. And our grateful thanks, Sarah, Simon, and Peter, Blue Peter, thank you for being with us on such a lovely day.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Stu. Thanks, it's been great fun.
You did. Terrific. Well, say goodbye to everybody. Bye, Melton Mowbray. Goodbye from us all.